Would my 1 million version of myself be doing this? Would she lower her standards? Would she surround herself with these people? Would she or her house look this way? Hi lovelies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lorraine, the Lulu Queen, living her soft life and helping you manifest your dream life. Today I want to talk about how I changed my identity and manifested my dream life. You've heard people say, become your future self. It helps you level up in the moment because your future self is already here. The reason why you're not able to manifest your dream life is because you're married to your old identity, the way you think, feel, act. You need to divorce from your old identity and shift into your new identity. After I bought my house, luxury car, and had the successful career, I thought the same moves that I made for me to get here is the same moves that I needed to make for me to get to my next level. I had to work hard. I had to make a lot of sacrifices alongside being a mom, trying to have a life, trying to be a soft life queen. But I found myself going in circles, stuck in the same place because I was making moves for my current identity and not the moves and identity who has manifested my current dream. I was maintaining the same level of hard work and sacrifices for what I was trying to manifest now, but my future self has a completely different identity. She works less and makes more money. The dream was different. The dream was bigger. Therefore, my identity had to be different. The moves that I made, my thoughts, feelings had to match the identity of what I wanted to manifest. It took a long time for me to reconcile that I can be my future self now because my conscious mind, my ego was asking, well, if we don't work hard, if we don't put in the work, if we don't make these sacrifices, how are you going to achieve your goals? How are you going to manifest your dream life? I was thinking practically, logically, because it was that logic and that practicality that had helped me manifest my house, my luxury car, my business. But each level you reach, you are tapping into a different version of yourself. Have you ever noticed how managers or execs or CEOs have different responsibilities, are doing different work? It's like the higher up you go on the corporate ladder, the more delegation that you do. You're physically not doing as much work as you were doing before. So even though it's one of the scariest things that I've ever had to do to release control and step into this new identity that's working less, just thinking, feeling, and acting as someone who's already manifested their dream life, that's when my breakthrough started coming. That's when I started seeing opportunities coming. I didn't have to go out looking for it. It just came to me. I attracted it because I had detached and divorced from my old identity and I'd stepped into and shifted into my new identity. Stop playing small. When you dream small, you have no wiggle room to think outside of the box. But when you dream big, you give yourself the wiggle room, the space for you to create your dream life. You have no bounds. You have no restraints. I've learned that the how is none of my business. It's not my problem. If I thought, how was I going to buy my house? How was I going to have this coaching business? How was I going to buy my luxury car? I would have been in the same place for 10 to 15 years. Realistically, in this climate, it will take you 5 years, if you're lucky, for you to get on the property ladder. That's demoralizing. You're not going to be excited to take the aligned action because you're thinking it's either not going to happen for you or it's going to take too long. Stop thinking about how it's going to happen. The how is none of your business. For you to get to the next level, for you to manifest your dream life quicker, you need to break the timeline. That means just thinking, feeling, and acting as someone who's already manifested their dream life. I have a proven record that this works. I have an evidence folder of all the things that I have manifested. Every single month, I write down my wins. It doesn't matter how small, everything that I have accomplished, everything that's gone well for me, everything that I have been able to manifest. And how was I able to manifest those things? By shifting my identity to someone who has already manifested those things. I saw that I had a distinct personality personal brand. I've got that. I saw that I'll provide digital products and coaching products. I've got that. I saw that I'll be a speaker. I'm doing that. I saw that I would host online and face-to-face products. I'm doing that. Well, face-to-face is coming. I saw that I would have multiple streams of income. I've got that. It's just about increasing that wealth flow from these same multiple streams of income. Be, do, and have your desired outcome. If you get in the state of your desired outcome, you start acting like that, and before you know it, you already are and have that desired outcome. Instead of waiting until you become that person, for you to start living a certain life, for you to start dressing a certain way, for you to start making certain types of friends, for you to let go of certain people. For me, it was something as small as my personal style. My desired version of myself dresses modestly, chic, sexy, comfortably, classy. I just started dressing like that. I didn't wait until I had more money. I didn't wait until my life was different. I just started dressing as the woman that I wanted to become, as the person that I knew that I was going to be. Every time I'm getting dressed or I'm buying something new, I ask myself, would my desired version of myself wear this, or would she buy this? Every time I think about a new friendship or relationship, I think, would the desired version of myself be spending time with this person? Would she be around somebody who's always complaining about money, about how they're broke and how their life is not the way that they want to? Would she give time to somebody who doesn't treat them the way that she deserves to be treated? I ask myself, would the desired version of myself be having this conversation that's going to trigger me, that's going to create this emotional imbalance? Would the desired version of myself be consuming this kind of content, whether it's TV shows, social media? If something makes me uncomfortable, if something makes me anxious, if something doesn't make me feel good about myself, then it's not content that I should be assuming. I think about the kind of content that keeps me in the state of fulfilled, that keeps that delulu faith about fairy tales, love stories, happy endings. I love watching wealthy people and learning from them instead of complaining about why my life is not like them and feeling sorry for myself and my circumstances and making excuses about why I don't have the life that I want. I'm open to learning new skills and experiences. I'm open to adopting new habits, lifestyles, and routines that's in line with the desired version of myself. That means being in the right room, networking, connecting, putting myself in uncomfortable situations, not being afraid to fail, not being afraid to look stupid. The desired version of myself is making big moves. She's confident. She's going after what she wants, while my old identity is comfortable remaining in the same place. I mirror the habits and routines of the desired version of myself, clean environment, looking put together, because that's part of her brand. It makes her feel good. Manifestations come in different ways. I spoke about it in a different video where I was manifesting a GLE because it was a 4x4 car. I just had a C-section and it was so painful to bend down every time I was putting my daughter in and out of the car seat. I ended up getting a different car, a big 4x4, which I absolutely love now. But if I had remained stubborn and stringent that I have to get the GLE, it would have taken me a long time for me to be able to buy that GLE. Be open to new avenues and other ways of manifesting your dreams, holding on to how you want to feel when you have manifested it, because it's that emotional attachment that points you in the right direction of where you're supposed to go and what action you're supposed to be taking. It might be hard to imagine a life as your desired version, but you need to lean into the possibilities of what could come. You need to allow yourself to dream. As a Pisces, listen, Delulu is my middle name. I am a dreamer, child. Don't hold yourself back from dreaming big because you're fearful that you're never going to manifest your dreams. Remember, the how isn't important. It's already yours. It's just a matter of you tapping into the identity of somebody who's going to manifest it. Focus more on your desired identity. How are people with your desired identity living? What are they saying yes to? What are they saying no to? How are they functioning? I like to use someone who already has what I desire as proof. This doesn't mean you should be comparing yourself to other people, but it's having someone who's living proof that what you want is possible, that what you want is attainable. It might be walking into a dealership and test driving a car that you know that you can't afford. It might be walking into a jewelry shop and trying on really expensive jewelry that you know you cannot afford right now. Maybe it's the kind of hobbies that you have. When you start shifting your identity, there's going to be 5k a month version of you. There's going to be 10k a month version of you. There's going to be 100k a month version of you. Quantum leaps will start happening more frequently. Instead of making those incremental steps that we feel like we have to take, taking us 5 years, 10 years for us to manifest our dream life. That's that hard work mentality. That's that I have to suffer and sweat for me to get my desires. And I don't know about you, but I'm a soft life queen and I don't want no parts of that. If you're in the identity of your desired self, you can get to your dream life quickly as long as you have these foundations in place. Like this video, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you're notified every single time I upload a video, and I will see you in an upcoming video. Mwah. Bye lovelies.